Welcome to the short video that introduces one of the training courses of the JRC. The Justice and Reconciliation Centre is a child and consumer protection organisation founded in South Africa by Errol and Lorraine Gage in 2014. The JRC is, as far as we know, unique in the world. It makes family law accessible to parents at no or low cost, and it offers products and services online, face-to-face, and through 22 helplines nationally on Zoom, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. This training is for parents and professionals involved in custody disputes, where tactical accusations can cost someone contact with their child. The training is called Cancel the Lie. As far as we know, the JRC is the only institute in the world that trains parents on family law and gives specific attention to accessing the legal system without lawyers, i.e. DIY law, and spotting and stopping deliberate and planned injustices involving children. Sometimes those tactical accusations can cost you more than just contact with the child. They can cost you your family, your friends, your reputation, your car, your partner, your job and income, your career, your house, your pension, your credit rating, your freedom to travel, your ability to own a gun license, your credibility, a criminal record, and lead to you being arrested, handcuffed and jailed, being sworn at, rejected and shunned, being ejected from societies and ejected from conferences. This training is brought to you by Errol Gage, who experienced the list above and more. The photo is taken outside a church in Orange Farm near Meyerton. I wonder what Errol's CV says. Let's take a look. It's a long list. Management consultant in South Africa, Southern Africa and the UK. He was head of a social research department at a think tank in Durban, a policy analyst or information officer, speechwriter for a black political party, a research and development consultant developing tax tricks for a bank, a group strategy consultant improving corporate governance and market performance for a bank, product development for another bank, an IT management consultant involved in mergers and acquisitions for another bank, a software developer, every geek needs his coding, and evaluator, an auditor in the public or non-profit sector. So let's look closer. We can see blue chip clients in many countries. He was also a lecturer or tutor, teaching a spread of management courses for BCom and MBA students at WITS, WITS Plus, WITS Business School, UNISA, and for eDegrees MBA program at the University of the Free State. Also a founder, launching 5 NPOs and a PTY Limited in an eclectic mix of products and services for different sectors, ranging from churches to government and from mathematics to law. Also a reformer, choosing his studies to end apartheid in the 1980s, to reform tax law in the 1990s, and to improve auditing standards and the transparency of the international aid industry in the noughts, and to preserve families from attack in the tens. As a reformer, he has presented at conferences in the UK, Africa, Europe and America, and his unique models and mathematics for measuring corporate capacity and performance led to a webinar series last year. Also, as a reformer, he presented to the Psychology Association of South Africa's conference describing 3 problems in forensic law. His presentations were highly technical and of great relevance in a division of the auditing profession that is lacking in forensic tools. So, to summarize what is on his CV, he is a consultant, a lecturer, a mediator, a mentor, a social entrepreneur, a trainer, a transparency activist, an Excel guru, an evaluator, and an inventor. But if that's what's on his CV, what's not on his CV? Being a father. As a father, he has been struck out. Well, we can see why. Look at the strikes against his name. Protection order, evicted and homeless, carless, eliminated, blacklisted, sequestrated, almost arrested at his wedding to his second wife, arrested, handcuffed and jailed, criminal record, discredited by forensic reports, interdicted by the High Court. It's a long list of strikes. And the question is not, what did the other person do? Why did the system fail me? The question is really, what did I do wrong? And how did I fail my family and the system? And the answers are, I was weak. I was blind. I did not clear my name of the tactical accusations against me. But I was not lazy and I did everything I could see to do, all of which failed, because I never cancelled the first accusations and everyone thought that they had the right and the duty to punish me. So what did this hard experience teach? Let's summarize. That a child is safest when both parents are mentally healthy and cooperative. That people exist who are driven by hatred and fear and become monsters in the divorce. That lawyers, social workers and psychologists collude with them to take sides for money. Some of them do. That litigation strategies are sold and bought that trick the state into eliminating the good parent. That tactical accusations are rife and that the legal system is powerless because of a forensic failure, a forensic collapse. That the JRC was the first to say that the legal system has been gamed and that unjust results can be bought when it comes to child custody disputes. That this training is for professionals as well as parents wanting to see the problem and develop a solution to pass, and the tendency of the legal system to take the wrong side, to take sides and give the children in high conflict custody disputes to the psycho. So let's share the lessons that Errol learned as someone who was eliminated by dirty tricks. The pictures show a type of situation and not the only situation. The JRC acts for good men and good women fighting evil. So what are the dirty tricks? Ambush reports, reports that were submitted without testing the accusations with the accused, aggressive lawyers, attorneys and advocates who are dishonest, manipulative and abusive, denial of contact, the withholding of children that you have a right and a duty to see, disobeying of a court order by people who break the laws that don't suit them, tactical accusations, complaints that are invented or fabricated, that are chosen because of an agenda, not because they are true. The High Court, using the bias, cost, delays, expense and the weaknesses of the High Court as weapons in the conflict. Hired guns, professionals who take their client's side and issue reports without testing the facts. The eighth dirty trick to address is hostile, aggressive parenting. As the picture shows, one parent acts to detach the child from the other parent and to suppress and erase the other parent from the child's life and thoughts, getting a monopoly of time, affection and control. This dominance is achieved by manipulation and violence and lies. The ninth dirty trick is litigation abuse, the unnecessary and tactical use of lawyers and court procedures to emotionally and financially overwhelm the victim in order to extinguish his or her ability to fend off the attack and cause delays and distractions with the aim of denying contact, coaching the children to lie, and grooming them to reject the target. The 10th dirty trick is parental alienation, when, as a result of the alienator's ongoing hap, the child adopts the hatred and rejection that the alienator displays towards the target parent and thinks it's justified and spontaneous. Note that despite the pictures used, moms and dads can each be abusers or victims, and that sometimes both moms and dads together are the victims in a case. These 10 blades, or these 10 types of violence, add up to blades in the windmill, with the aim of eliminating the target parent and capturing the child. The good news is that the legal system has remedies, 10 of which are the orders available from a children's court, the orders available from a constitutional court protecting your constitutional rights, the orders available from a criminal court or from a domestic violence court, the low cost, the quicker speed and often the better outcome of the magistrate's court, or a petition to a responsible minister, a laying of a criminal charge at a police station, obtaining a good report from a forensic social worker or from the family counsellor or advocate, or achieving closure and disclosure through a meeting of the families. Note that in this training, professional counsels for lawyers, psychologists and social workers are not presented as remedies, and neither are lawyers or the High Court. The training course has 5 modules: Introduction to Family Law and the Legal System, why tactical accusations are popular, easy, why the legal system encourages and promotes and rewards tactical and false accusations, and how windmills work, why being passive or defensive is doomed to failure, and what your 10 options are to remedy false accusations, and then practical advice on preparing your timeline and your evidence so that you can approach the available remedies. We have a tool for this. And then writing your affidavits and your applications, and again we have a tool for this. The total cost is as little as $1,500 if you qualify for both discounts, and you can pay upfront for slightly less or as you go for slightly more. The price is per person, and the 5 sessions will take about 10 hours over 5 weeks, not counting talk time on the class's WhatsApp group. Delivery is via Zoom, and timing and dates and timing is by agreement. The aim is to position you to write your affidavit and approach the courts on your own, but advice and writing support is available. There is an application form to screen for people who would use the information maliciously. To apply, use your phone or computer and go to https://www.surveymonkey.com/r/cancel the lie. False accusations can destroy you. Cancel them while you can. See you on Zoom.